The latest on sexual harassment allegations against Rep. John Conyers, All Times Local. Point 1, 25 p.m. Rep. John Conyers is acknowledging his office has settled a harassment complaint involving a former staffer but denies the allegations against him. The Detroit Democrat said Tuesday in a statement that his office resolved the allegations for an amount that equated to a reasonable severance payment. Conyers earlier told the Associated Press at his home that he hadn't settled any sexual harassment complaints with any staff members and knew nothing about any claims of inappropriate touching. BuzzFeed reports that Conyers' office paid a woman more than $27,000 under a confidentiality agreement to settle a complaint. BuzzFeed also published affidavits from former staff members who said they'd witnessed Conyers touching female staffers inappropriately or requesting sexual favors. A spokesperson said in a statement that Conyers was under the impression the AP reporter was speaking Tuesday of recent allegations, of which he was unaware of and denied. Point 1, 20 p.m. The top House Democrat says the House Ethics Committee must investigate any credible allegation of sexual harassment by Rep. John Conyers, who has been accused by a former employee of firing her for rebuffing his advances. Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi of California said in a statement Tuesday that lawmakers must have zero tolerance for harassment, discrimination, bullying, or abuse. Pelosi did not address whether Conyers should remain the top Democrat on the powerful Judiciary panel. The Michigan Democrat is the longest-serving House member. Pelosi weighed in after several other Democrats had already called for a probe. BuzzFeed News reported that Conyers, 88, settled a wrongful dismissal complaint in 2015 filed by a woman who claimed she was fired after refusing his sexual advances. Point 1, 20 p.m. A leading Democratic lawmaker on the House Judiciary Committee says the House Ethics Committee should investigate allegations of sexual harassment against Rep. John Conyers, D. Michigan. Rep. Zoe Lofgren of California says the committee should promptly assess the validity of a BuzzFeed report. The report included affidavits from former staff members who said they had witnessed Conyers touching female staffers inappropriately or requesting sexual favors. Lofgren, who once served on the Ethics Committee, says, "This reported behavior cannot be tolerated in the House of Representatives or anywhere else." Conyers told the Associated Press on Tuesday morning that he knows nothing about any claims of inappropriate touching and learned of the story just hours earlier from TV reports. Point 12, 50 p.m. An attorney says it's highly unlikely that Michigan Congressman John Conyers wouldn't be aware of a settlement with a former aide who says she was fired after spurning his sexual advances. Washington-based lawyer Leigh Alderman has represented victims in several workplace discrimination lawsuits on Capitol Hill, including a sexual harassment case against a Texas congressman. Alderman told the Associated Press on Tuesday that a lawmaker would be aware of a complaint, as well as any settlement, after a complaint was brought to the Office of Compliance.